Hello guys, this is the top-down analysis for the week, and we're going to start with the dollar index, and I'm going to go through the monthly, the daily, and the 1 hour time frame to see what we have on the chart. Now we have here the dollar index, and this is the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly time frame, we see that we have a consolidation at this point after this expansion bearish. Then we can see price consolidating, but we have something that is very, very important here. We've seen that the month of September has taken out this low here. That's a sweep of liquidity at this level. So now the next target is going to be the August high. Hopefully price can enter into the fair value gap here, which is the internal range liquidity. We have external range liquidity taken, then price will be moving to internal range liquidity in form of fair value gap. Now also we have an SMT here with the foreign currencies. We can see the price has taken out this low and then giving us what we call the lower low. This is an SMT divergence, and I want us to mark this on the dollar because the GBPUSD is not giving us lower low, rather lower high. So we have an SMT divergence here, and we can see the price is likely to close because we are close to the end of the month, and we can see price may likely close inside this candle range on the monthly time frame. So price may likely move to bullish to take out this high and also this fair value gap. Now let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we have the SMT divergence here. And also we see price has sweep liquidity below this low, but I'll take this off. And then we see price is yet to enter into the 50% of the range, which is the EQ. If you put a Fibonacci, you will see that price is yet to come into the 50% of this range. Now we see that price is going to be bullish until price entered into the 50% of this range. We are still at discount level. However, this is the internal range liquidity we're looking at on the monthly time frame, and this is the monthly high that we want to see price running into. And we have also this internal range liquidity in form of fair value that we want to see price coming into. So on the daily this week, I'm looking at price to take out this internal range liquidity first before another bullish run. So we have this internal range liquidity. And why am I marking this internal range liquidity? Because obviously we can see today is Monday and Friday close with an expansion and price open close to the close of near to the close of Friday candle. So you can see price has taken out the previous day high, that is previous candle high, which is Friday's high, and we want to see price coming into this entire range liquidity before we want to see price moving bullish. So I want to see price coming into this internal range liquidity in form of our manipulation for Monday before we see price going bullish. So on the 1 hour time frame, we're going to be looking at the structure, and we see price is making higher high, higher low. Here we have price creating a higher high, higher low coming into this breaker block. So price came into this breaker block, and this is the inducement liquidity. Again, we see price coming into this breaker block. And price failed to come into this breaker block. Sorry, price failed to come into this breaker block. So what I want to see is I want to see this serve as our inducement. And remember, this coincides with the fair value gap on the daily time frame. So today we see price has taken out previous day high, and we are expecting price to come into this fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. So this is what we have on the dollar. So Monday, I want to see price coming here. Let's see price moving here to this level. And then for the week, we end in bullish. I want to see price the week ending in bullish. So I want to see price moving at this level. So, and then we'll be expecting price to come and take this high. So this is what I want to see within the week on the dollar. And today we don't have news. Check your Forex Factory. You'll see that today there's some news. So I want to see today and tomorrow price coming into this fair value gap, and then we are buying within the week. So let's go to GBPUSD. Let's see what we have on GBPUSD. So on GBPUSD, we have the monthly time frame. So the monthly time frame, we see that price did not sweep this liquidity above this monthly high. That gives us an SMT divergence. Like I told us earlier, we have an SMT divergence, and we see price likely to close inside this high. So we already have SMT, and the next target will be this internal range liquidity in form of fair value gap, which we have this low here that will serve as our draw on liquidity as previous month low, and also fair value gap. So I want to see price coming into this fair value gap, and also this low will draw liquidity into this imbalance and from inter-range liquidity. SR range liquidity has been grabbed, and also we see an SMT divergence with the dollar. So coming to the monthly time frame, we have here, we see price has sweep liquidity here, and we have the same thing, but it's in the opposite form with the dollar. Here we have price has failed to take this high, which is the SMT divergence, and also we have this fair value gap that I want to see price coming into, and we have our previous day low, price has grabbed it, and we're expecting price to come into this high. So this is the strong asset because of this SMT. GU might be stronger than EU because as the GBPUSD failed to take out this high, giving us the SMT here, which is the lower high, and price is going to be strong on GBPUSD. So we see previously low has been grabbed, which coincide with this internal range liquidity to push price bullish. So what I want to see is that I want to see price going like this and then coming to this level here, or hopefully this level. So this is my outlook for the week on GBPUSD. So I want to see price going long. Price should go long first to this fair value gap, and then we shall have our short here from this level to this level here. this is what I want to see on GBP USD. So let's go to the Euro USD. Euro USD is almost the same thing. We see on the monthly, we see price has taken out the previous month high here, and there's no SMT. And we see price is at this level here. So, but on Euro USD, the target is going to be this low here on the monthly. Sorry, the target is going to be this low first on the monthly, and then this low. If you look at it, there's no internal range liquidity, but these lows will serve our draw as our draw on liquidity on the monthly time frame. So on the daily time frame, we have this. On the daily time frame, we have this fair value gap. We want to see price coming into this fair value gap here. Because previous day low has been grabbed. We see previous day low has been grabbed here. So we want to see price coming into this high here. Then if you go to the 1 hour time frame, it's almost the same thing. So already I'm in this trade on the Euro USD. I want to see price coming bullish here, then bearish. And if you look at it, there is an SMT divergence. I want you to go and look out for the SMT divergence on the 1 hour time frame between GBPUSD and Euro USD. So I'm already on this trade. I want to see price coming into this breaker block, and this should serve as our inducement liquidity, like I've said, because we have a breaker block. We have this high here, and then we see price as break structure here, and we have what we call the breaker block, and I want to see price coming here to sweep liquidity before we have what we call the bearish move again to this level here. So this is what I have in mind on Euro USD and GBP USD. So if you look at the news for the week, we only have high impact news on Tuesday and Thursday, then Friday, because Monday there's no high impact news. So I'm not expecting much, but Tuesday and Thursday, Friday, there will be high impact news. So do have a great week ahead. Bye.